Beta vulgaris. Beta vulgaris. Did you know Swiss chard and beets are actually the same plant? It was just that many years ago, the chard was grown for its edible leaves and the beets were grown for their edible roots. So, can you eat beet greens? Yeah, you definitely can. In fact, look at you, you're just super smart. You have one vegetable growing on a delicious root. Aren't you efficient? One of our favorite ways to eat beet leaves is in this yummy soup. To make it, first you wash your beet leaves, tear off the tender leaves and collect them. In this case, you can add the stems to your next homemade soup stock. I chose to take some of the stems out and some not, but if you're going to leave the stems in, you might have to cook them a little longer so that they'll blend nicely for you. Next, cut up one onion and melt half a cup of butter in a large pot. Add your onion and saute on medium heat. Once the onions are soft, saute your beet greens in the large pot with your onions. Next, add half a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of paprika. Cut 2 potatoes into small chunks and add them to another pot. Personally, I like to leave the skins on for better nutritional value. Fill this pot halfway with water, about 5 to 6 cups, and add 4 cubes or 4 to 6 teaspoons of chicken bouillon. On high heat, bring it to a boil. Once your potatoes are soft, add that pot with the stock water to your large pot with the cooked down beet greens. Mix them all together and then blend with a stick blender until an even consistency is reached. If you don't have a stick blender, you can use an upright blender, but be very careful when handling hot liquids. Once it's all blended up, add milk or cream as desired, and serve with some croutons if you want to be fancy. It's so green! Until next time, keep well and eat your scraps.